Have you ever observed how male and female cats behave so differently and wondered why that is? It's not just a matter of personality. There are significant biological and behavioral distinctions that many cat owners might not be aware of. In this video, I'll explore these unique differences between male and female cats so you can better understand their behavior and know what to expect from each. Number 1. Hygiene habits and cleanliness. Cleanliness is one of the most appealing traits of domestic cats, and in this area there are also subtle differences between males and females. Many cat owners observe that female cats tend to be more meticulous from a young age. They groom their fur with care, wash up after meals, and rarely skip cleaning their paws, even after a simple stroll around the house. Females are often quicker to learn how to use the litter box, cover their waste more thoroughly, and maintain consistent hygiene habits throughout their lives. Male cats, especially during adolescence, can sometimes be more distracted or less attentive to cleanliness, particularly if they're feeling stressed or living in an environment that lacks sufficient stimulation. Additionally, unneutered males often engage in territory marking, which can be a serious concern for their human companions. This behavior usually subsides after neutering, and their overall hygiene often improves as well. Still, hygiene habits aren't determined solely by gender. Temperament, early socialization, and the level of trust a cat has in their owner also play major roles. Some male cats grow into fastidious groomers who spend hours each day cleaning themselves, while others remain a bit more carefree. It's all part of their unique personality. Now, let's test your speed. Can you subscribe and hit the bell button in just 3 seconds? Comment, "I'm in the Cat Lovers Club," if you made it. Number 2. Territoriality and aggression. Territoriality and aggression are fundamental aspects of feline nature, and while these behaviors are often associated with male cats, it's not inaccurate to say they are strongly present in them. In the wild, male cats assume the essential role of defending their territory from outsiders, ensuring their dominance and control over valuable resources. Even in a domesticated setting, this instinct remains intact. Though your living room may not resemble a wild jungle, it is, to a male cat, a territory that requires vigilant protection. Studies have revealed that elevated testosterone levels in male cats contribute to their heightened territorial aggression, which is why this behavior is more pronounced in males. This territorial drive often presents itself in a variety of ways. For instance, male cats may patrol the household, keeping watch at entry points, or even engage in confrontations with other pets over perceived threats. One of the most common and often frustrating signs of territorial behavior is urine spraying. By marking areas with their scent, male cats effectively communicate their ownership of the space to other animals, reinforcing their territorial boundaries. Managing these territorial tendencies involves a multifaceted approach. One useful tactic is the use of synthetic feline facial pheromones, which mimic the natural scent markers cats leave when they feel secure. These products can help alleviate stress and reduce the frequency of scent marking behaviors. In households with multiple cats, it's essential to provide each cat with its own resources, such as separate food and water bowls, litter boxes, and resting areas. This reduces competition and potential conflicts. Neutering male cats is also crucial, as it significantly lowers their testosterone levels, thus reducing aggressive tendencies and the urge to mark territory. While male cats frequently demonstrate their dominance through scent marking and aggressive postures, female cats assert their authority in a less overt but equally impactful way. They may not engage in physical confrontations as often, but they have their own methods of establishing control. One of the most prominent behaviors observed in female cats is their preference for elevated positions. If you've ever noticed a female cat frequently claiming the highest perch in a room, whether it's a shelf, windowsill, or the back of a couch, this behavior is not coincidental. This instinct to seek height originates from their wild ancestors, who used elevated positions for safety, a clearer view of their surroundings, and a tactical advantage when hunting or avoiding predators. In households with multiple cats, access to these higher spots often signifies social hierarchy. The most dominant or confident cat is typically the one to claim the best vantage point. Unlike males who primarily rely on scent marking to establish their territory, female cats tend to use body language and strategic placement to exert control. They may assert their dominance by blocking pathways, occupying coveted sleeping areas, or using subtle but effective communication techniques like slow blinking to signal authority. Occasionally, a gentle swat or flick of the tail might be used to remind other cats of their position. Though these actions may seem small or insignificant, they play a pivotal role in the social dynamics of feline behavior. For cat owners, understanding and respecting these territorial instincts can go a long way in fostering a harmonious multi-cat household. By providing ample vertical spaces such as cat trees or wall-mounted shelves, you can allow female cats to feel secure without having to engage in aggressive competition for space. Additionally, offering individual resources for each cat can help reduce competition, lessening stress and preventing territorial disputes. By acknowledging and working with your cat's natural territorial instincts, you can create an environment where both male and female cats feel confident, safe, and in control of their spaces. Instead of attempting to suppress these behaviors, embracing them can lead to a more peaceful and balanced household for all of your feline companions. Number 3. Sex and health. While it might seem that a cat's health is determined solely by genetics and living conditions, the sex of the animal also plays a significant role in shaping its susceptibility to certain illnesses. In male cats, the urinary system is often the most vulnerable area. Due to anatomical differences, specifically a narrower and longer urethra, males are at higher risk for urinary tract issues, including blockages, inflammation, and the formation of crystals or stones. These conditions can appear suddenly, become severe very quickly, and often require immediate veterinary attention. Female cats, on the other hand, are more prone to gynecological diseases such as pyometra, a life-threatening uterine infection, mastitis, and mammary tumors, especially if they have not been spayed at a young age. Hormonal fluctuations related to heat cycles and pregnancies can also influence their overall health and behavior, sometimes causing mood changes or a decline in physical condition. While spaying and neutering can significantly reduce the risk of many sex-specific health problems, they don't eliminate the risks entirely. That's why it's important for cat owners to consider the sex of their pet, not only when choosing a new companion, but also when planning long-term care strategies. This includes choosing the right diet, scheduling regular veterinary checkups, and being proactive about early signs of illness. Understanding the unique health tendencies of male and female cats helps ensure a healthier, happier life for your feline friend. Number 4. Exploratory behavior. Exploratory behavior in cats is one of the most intriguing aspects of their instincts, shaped by centuries of evolution. Both male and female cats are inherently curious about their environment, but the way they approach exploration is quite different. These variations can be traced back to their distinct evolutionary roles in the wild, and understanding these differences can help cat owners create a safer, more stimulating environment suited to each cat's needs. Male cats are naturally more adventurous and often driven by a powerful desire to discover new territories. This behavior stems primarily from their instincts to seek mates, claim dominance, and mark their territory. In the wild, unneutered male cats are known to roam over vast areas, sometimes traveling miles in search of potential mates or opportunities to assert their dominance. Their bold and exploratory nature can lead them into unfamiliar and sometimes hazardous situations. Male cats may find themselves in dangerous encounters such as territorial disputes with other males, crossing busy roads, or coming into contact with predators. This risk-taking instinct is embedded deep within them, as maintaining a large territory increases their chances of attracting a mate and establishing control over rivals. Even domesticated male cats retain this strong exploratory instinct, which is why they may frequently attempt to escape their home environments. They may squeeze through cracks in windows or dart through open doors, eager to explore beyond the boundaries of their home. This drive to roam is often exacerbated by the natural instincts of unneutered males, although neutering can help reduce this tendency to some degree. Female cats, in contrast, tend to be much more deliberate and cautious in their approach to exploration. Their instincts are more focused on ensuring the safety of their surroundings, as they are naturally attuned to nurturing and protecting their young. Unlike males, female cats typically prefer to stay within a well-defined territory where they feel secure and in control. Their exploration is more about monitoring their environment for any potential threats, ensuring their space remains a safe and stable haven. However, during mating season, even the most cautious female may extend her usual territory to search for a mate. Once she has kittens, her exploratory behavior often decreases, as her primary focus shifts to the protection and care of her young. For cat owners, managing these exploration tendencies is vital for ensuring the safety of their pets. For outdoor cats, creating a secure environment is essential. Options such as enclosed yards, cat-proof fencing, or outdoor enclosures can provide a safe space for exploration while shielding them from dangers like traffic or potential conflicts with other animals. Male cats, particularly those who are prone to roaming, can benefit from being neutered, which reduces their natural desire to wander and mark territory. This simple procedure can have a significant impact on curbing risky behavior and making them more content to stay closer to home. If you prefer to keep your cat indoors, enrichment is key to satisfying their innate curiosity. Providing them with a window perch allows them to safely observe the outside world, while indoor climbing structures, tunnels, and interactive toys provide ample opportunities for exploration within the home. Regularly rotating toys and introducing puzzle feeders can further engage their minds and prevent boredom, especially for male cats who are naturally more active and adventurous. Ultimately, whether your cat is a curious explorer or a content homebody, understanding their instincts and preferences will allow you to create a fulfilling, safe, and stimulating environment. By providing them with the right outlets for their curiosity and taking precautions to keep them safe, you can ensure that your cat remains engaged, happy, and protected in their home. Number 5. Interaction with other animals. When a household includes not just a cat but multiple pets, the way a male or female cat behaves in such a mixed company can vary quite noticeably. Female cats tend to be more selective in their interactions. They often take their time assessing a new member of the family, especially if it's another cat or a dog. However, once their trust is earned, they can form warm, albeit subtle, connections. Female cats are skilled at establishing quiet hierarchies and usually favor diplomacy over direct conflict, often maintaining a respectful distance while coexisting peacefully. Male cats, in contrast, are generally more upfront and assertive in social settings. They're quicker to initiate contact and may be friendly or, depending on the situation, provocatively dominant, especially if they perceive a rival. Males are more likely to try to establish dominance, particularly over other male animals, which can manifest as displays of strength, territorial behavior, or even sudden bouts of aggression. Neutering tends to smooth out many of these behaviors, reducing territorial instincts and making male cats more tolerant of others. That said, successful adaptation in a multi-pet household depends heavily on the personality of the individual cat, their past experiences, and the overall environment of the home. Creating a peaceful and balanced atmosphere where every pet feels secure and respected is key. With time, patience, and careful introductions, both male and female cats can learn to share their space harmoniously with other animals. Number 6. Play. Cats by nature are predators, and their instincts for hunting are deeply ingrained in their behavior. However, the ways in which male and female cats approach play and hunting vary significantly due to their distinct evolutionary roles. Female cats, for example, tend to be more methodical and precise in their approach. They exhibit a calculated and patient hunting style. If you've ever observed a female cat lying motionless for long periods, her gaze fixed on a toy or a bird outside the window, you're seeing her hunting skills at work. This stillness is not just an idle pose, it's a tactical decision, displaying her ability to wait for the perfect moment to strike. Studies indicate that female cats tend to be more efficient hunters. This is because, in the wild, they were responsible for securing food for their young, which required not only skill but also patience and precision. Even in domestic settings, this instinct remains, influencing the way they play and hunt. Their play tends to be calculated and deliberate, focusing on strategy over speed or exuberance. When engaging in play with a female cat, it's important to provide toys that mimic real prey. Items such as feather wands, small plush toys that resemble rodents, or even interactive toys that move can ignite their natural stalking and pouncing instincts. These types of toys satisfy their hunting desires, providing both mental stimulation and physical exercise. On the other hand, male cats approach play with more energy and enthusiasm. If you've seen a male cat energetically chase a crumpled ball of paper or pounce on a random object, you're witnessing the difference in their hunting style. Unlike females who hone their skills for practical survival, male cats evolved with a different set of priorities, primarily territorial defense. Researchers believe that the playful roughhousing seen in male cats is a reflection of their need to practice defending their territory from intruders. This energetic, often clumsy play serves as a way to develop the physical strength and reflexes needed for territorial disputes. Male cats don't typically engage in the same careful, strategic stalking as females. Instead, their play is marked by sudden bursts of action, jumping, chasing, and wrestling. Their style is more frenetic and spontaneous, often resembling the playful antics of kittens. Another noticeable difference between the sexes is their activity schedule. Male cats tend to be more active at night, often launching into playful fits of energy when you're ready to sleep. This nocturnal behavior is a leftover trait from their wild ancestors, who would patrol their territories under the cover of darkness. If your male cat tends to dart around the house in the late hours, one way to manage this energy is to engage him in interactive play before bed. Using toys like laser pointers or feather wands can help him expend energy and settle down for the night. During the day, providing climbing structures or toys that encourage jumping and chasing can help keep him entertained. Understanding these behavioral differences allows cat owners to tailor their playtime to the individual needs of their cats. Female cats thrive in games that tap into their calculated, methodical hunting instincts, while male cats benefit from active, spirited play sessions that allow them to burn off energy. By recognizing these distinctions, owners can create a more enriching environment for their cats, fostering mental stimulation and physical well-being while deepening their bond with these fascinating creatures. Number 7. Energy and inner world. Perhaps one of the most subtle and elusive differences between male and female cats lies in their inner energy, something that's hard to describe but easy to feel. Female cats often carry an energy that feels like a steady, warm current, soft yet grounding. They radiate a calming presence, soothing anxieties just by lying nearby. Their gaze is deep and attentive, as if behind their quiet exterior exists a whole inner universe of delicate sensations, quiet observations, and wise detachment. Being near them often feels like entering a peaceful, protected space, as if they are silent guardians of the home's serenity. Male cats, on the other hand, seem to possess a brighter, more dynamic energy, like a spark that can flare up at any moment. They bring a sense of unpredictability and charm, often capable of changing the atmosphere with just a glance or a playful act. Even in silence, their charisma is palpable, in the way they enter a room, the way they observe, or how they choose just the right moment to assert themselves. There's a constant sense of motion around them, shifting moods, bursts of curiosity, or sudden flashes of intensity. Of course, every cat is an individual, but when viewed in broader strokes, female cats resemble quiet keepers of comfort and stillness, while male cats come across as free spirits, wandering between worlds, guided by flashes of insight and mysterious personal quests. Their presence stirs the air, brings a spark of life, and adds a layer of emotional texture to any space they inhabit.
Thank you for watching. Click on the following video to learn more cat secrets.